my feel-good breakfast show.
It is the season to be jolly and to be entertaining friends and loved ones all around, especially if you're getting into the kitchen and you're going to be baking up a storm. So we've got Andrea here with us, but Andrea's brought along a friend, Ingrid Fortuin, who you met on one of your house calls, right?
That's right.
And Ingrid is here bringing us a very delicious pudding recipe that will blow your mind because it's sugar-free. I'm a non-believer at this very point, but Ingrid, tell us all about it. What inspired this idea?
It's healthy baking and towards a good lifestyle.
I like that. Plays right into your cars, right? Like, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Definitely. You know, we've been busy trying to encourage people to use less sugar, and I discovered Ingrid is really an expert in changing recipes into gluten-free and sugar-free.
Okay.
And they're delicious, but she's going to tell us how to make this.
All right, so let's go through the ingredients and let's just get straight into it.
Okay, so we have 2 cups of gluten-free flour.
All right.
And we'll add in the cinnamon,
Some cinnamon there.
cloves, nutmeg,
It's a lot of spice.
and allspice. Well, it's a winter Christmas pudding.
Oh, so it's meant to make you feel good from the inside
Warm.
out.
Then we have some baking powder,
Oh, yes.
salt, and bicarb.
Okay, so our dry ingredients are in.
Our dry ingredients are in, and we're going to mix it all together.
All right. I mean, Andrea, when you found out about this recipe, this must have kind of made you go, ah, because this is exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to encourage families out there to live a healthier lifestyle, eating more veg, cutting out sugar. What are the benefits of actually cutting out sugar?
Weight management, energy management. You know, sugar is something that really messes with your energy levels, spikes and dips.
Yes.
And sugar-free baking, Ingrid uses agave syrup instead of sugar.
Oh, okay.
It's low GI, so it keeps your energy levels sustained.
I like that. So after all of our dry ingredients have gone in, Ingrid, what's next?
We're going to add in the butter, and this is quite a fun part because you've got to rub it in with your hands. So maybe it's something the kids will do.
Yeah, I'll hold that for you.
Thank you so
pass
much.
it over here. All right, so
and
you
we're
get into it.
We're going to get into it and rub the butter into the flour.
So don't be shy to get your hands dirty.
No. And we're going to make a lovely crummy mixture.
Yes. All right. So, Andrea, while we're doing that, I mean, and I think this is a great way to get kids started as well, because, I mean, once you give them stuff like this, a dessert perhaps, that is sugar-free, and they can taste that there's still flavor and you can still enjoy a dessert that doesn't have sugar, it kind of changes that mindset already.
Most definitely. Most people hear the words sugar-free baking and they think, no, that's not for me.
Yeah.
But Ingrid's recipes are fantastic. They're enjoyable and showing that it is possible to have your cake and eat it without any sugar.
I like that. So, Andrea, is it that bad, though? I mean, are we having too much sugar?
We're having way too much sugar. A recent study showed that South Africans consume about 16 teaspoons of sugar per day hidden in drinks and foods. That's too much.
Really scary. Okay, back to our recipe. Ingrid, what's
Yes.
next?
Can we pass my spoon? We're
I will
adding
pass
in
your spoon.
the fruit mixture
Alrighty.
and the agave.
So the agave is, okay, it's a syrupy thing, right?
The agave is this sugar replacement.
Okay, and why is it better than adding sugar?
It's low GI.
It's low GI. Okay, so you get the benefits of that. So it's not just, you know, kind of sugar for your diet, like you said, when we're taking in 16 teaspoons of sugar. It's low GI, so it keeps you fuller for longer, so you're likely to consume less. What's next?
Half a cup of dates.
There we go. That's a lot. Oh, there we go. You're getting
Half
the
a cup of
sweetness there.
cherries.
My word. Okay, so while that's happening, Andrea, the difference between, let's say, the sugar you get from carrots, dates, cherries, versus the refined sugar that we're talking about, that is very different, right?
Yes, it's all linked to glycemic index and flavor. These
Okay.
natural ingredients contain lots of flavor, fiber, antioxidants. So look at all these ingredients. It really looks wholesome.
It does, okay.
Andrea's mixing 3 eggs with a half a cup of orange juice, a quarter brandy, quarter cup of brandy.
Only quarter, please, only quarter.
And some vanilla essence.
All right, so go on ahead there. I remember the first time my grandmother baked us Christmas cake at home. I was looking at it like, what on earth is this? Because she had to keep it in a tin and infuse it with brandy over many days. And I was like, this is the weirdest cake I've ever seen in my life, but it tasted very good at the end of the day. So now the ingredients come together, wet and dry.
Can I pour?
Pour.
All right.
And we slowly mix it in. And now you'll get a good flavour of Christmas happening in your home. So we've got a pot ready.
Okay,
But
oh, that's what the potty is for.
That's what the pot is there. So we've prepped the bowl. The bowl's been buttered with a piece of wax-proof paper at the bottom. And we're going to pour the mixture into this bowl.
Okay, so listen, while we get our mixture into the bowl and into the pot as well, take a look at how we got to this point.
Mix cake flour, baking powder, cinnamon, salt, bicarbonate of soda, nutmeg, cloves and allspice. Rub in the butter. Add the cake fruit mix, agave syrup, carrot, dates and cherries. Beat eggs, brandy, juice, vanilla and stir into fruit batter. Spoon into a cake tin. Cover with wax paper, foil and dish towel. Secure tightly with string. Boil. For the full recipe, visit the Espresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to www.expressoshow.com. SMS the keyword VITAL to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Click on the link provided to view the recipe on our Mobi site. SMSs cost R1.50, no free SMSs, T's and C's apply.
So SMS the keyword VITAL to 33728 and we'll send you that ingredients list and a link to the recipe so you can try out this beautiful, I've just found out, figgy pudding, but it's sugar-free and it's gluten-free too. All right, so once that's done, after 3 hours, do you just kind of turn it over and... boop?
No, you don't. You take it out, you put it on a board because the glass would be very warm.
True.
And you leave it there for a couple of days until Christmas. And then on Christmas Day, you boil it up for half an hour to warm the pudding.
Yes.
And you pop it out into a dish. And
oh, Christmas time is here. It's here. Listen, if you've ever wondered, you know in that song, We Wish You a Merry Christmas, when they say, oh, bring us some figgy pudding, they're talking about this. Okay, and if you like, Andrea, I mean, I am a complete sucker for custard, so I would use sugar custard, but if you want it to be extra healthy, you can have the sugar-free option,
That's
right?
some sugar-free custard there.
Oh, my goodness, and that looks absolutely lovely. So once again, SMS the keyword VITAL to 33728, and we'll send you that link to the recipe as well as an ingredients list, and make this for your family and friends over the festive season. Oh, my goodness. Are we going to be having more Christmas-inspired healthy recipes?
Absolutely.
Well,
Watch this space.
Indeed. If you have any more to share, do so on Andrea's Facebook page, Andrea du Plessis, Vital Expert. Ingrid, thank you.
only a pleasure.
R1 goes a long way in the fight against women and child abuse. Wear your white ribbon and support the 16 days of activism. Vital Foundation. Healthy families, healthy homes.